Hey guys, OWA Wrestling Division here. So this video is kind of wrestling related, but it's about my life, I guess. But it's gonna kind of take you back. But this is what the video was about. When you were a kid, you know, all the parents and teachers and other grown-ups and stuff asked you when you were a kid, "What are you gonna be when you grow up, little boy or little girl?" And you're gonna, like, most people would say, a cop, a princess, the president of the United States, governor of Kentucky, random stuff, Teen Wolf, yeah, Teen Wolf, there are those kids. And other people, I had so many things to say I would have been, but I was like, I just said nothing. I said, it's none of your business, I'll figure out what I want to be when I grow up. Like, I'm letting life take me where it's heading. And so, I don't know, like 4 years ago now, 4 years ago, I finally figured out what I wanted to be, and I want to be a wrestler, because I thought wrestling was really cool, because when I played the video games, I was like, whoa, who are these guys? They're so awesome. You get to fight, create your own kind of character, do these really cool promos and stuff, tag with other people, see really, really awesome people, and I was like, whoa, I gotta do this. And then when I found out they actually had a show about it, I had to watch it. So when I started watching wrestling, figuring out about Legends, I went on the internet, kept on looking up stuff, and got really into it. And then when I found out about these awesome Legends and stuff, and found out that you could go to the shows, I was automatically going there almost every time I could. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. Because I've already been to a TNA show, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and Superstars. I would have been at the first main event, but that didn't happen and stuff. So yeah, I was like, I gotta set my goals. I gotta go. First of all, I want to start off, but I was hurting myself. I was like, first of all, I'm gonna start off coming in wrestling. I'll do like a stupid gimmick with Hornswoggle or something, and after that, they'll give me a promotion, and I'll go against legends like Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kevin Nash, Mick Foley. I'll get interviewed by talk show hosts like The Miz or Paul Heyman and stuff. I was like, whoa, slowly roll. Eliminate the talk show host, first of all. Then you gotta take away that Legends deal, because you gotta wait, buddy. And then you gotta take away that gimmick. You gotta start off from the bottom. First of all, you gotta start where you are, get good grades. I'm still doing that right now, getting my best grades that I can for all I know. And then I gotta learn how to actually wrestle. So I had to take wrestling classes almost every day, week, month, and year. For 4 years I've been wrestling when I was younger, and then I started up again, made it 4 more years. I've already been wrestling for 8 years now. And people say that there's no reason to get this job because it's just fake. So what? It's fake. At least I'm entertaining people. I'm getting what I dreamed of as a kid. And then, since I was doing that stuff, I was like, I want to show my passion about more WWE related things. So that's why I started OWA Wrestling Division, because I found out they had action figures and I could do my own stop motions. So I was like, yeah, I'll do stop motions. I just needed a camera, but the only problem was the camera I had, I had all the things I needed, but the only problem was I didn't have enough stuff and I didn't know how to do audio. So I had to go to certain classes for that almost every other week. But since I didn't have enough money, I had to stop and whatnot. And then I kept on going on and on and on. This is why I have like 36 subscribers now, and then I have all that other stuff too. So right now I gotta take it slower than usual. That's why I'm so close to actually getting started to be an actual professional wrestler. Because with my what I plan to do is get some publicity on YouTube and stuff, which has actually worked because these podcasts that I recently started were starting off really good. But I made 2 podcasts that actually got kicked off because of a WWE owner, chairman Vince McMahon. He not like the way I was talking about how he let 2 of the best superstars go, and those 2 superstars were CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Even though Steve Austin still comes up here, I just gave out my full opinion because those podcasts were 2 hours. No one else was able to see it because it took a while to upload and stuff. But then I think I went a little too far because of my full opinions. I mostly got those 2 videos banned. and now they're just on my computer, and they're just taking up space, and I don't want to delete it because I just want to remember that and stuff. So yeah, but the next day I get an email from Stone Cold Steve Austin, no joke at all. He's saying, I figured out I liked what you said about in your video, because I found out that he watched that video. Because if anything is related to a wrestler, they're going to try to find out and watch it. They're going to see what you're talking about. And he says, I like the way how you were talking about how Vince McMahon let one of the best superstars go. And he said, I know how I took it a little too far and all that other stuff. I was really freaking out. I wanted to get a screenshot of it, but it wasn't. I didn't really know how to do that yet. So it's like, yeah, okay, whatever you say. At first I didn't believe it was the actual Stone Cold Steve Austin until he sent me a picture of himself with like a whole bunch of fans, and I still thought it was all just from Google, but it turns out that it really was him because he commented on my YouTube page. So yeah. After that, I was mostly done with Stone Cold Steve Austin. He was mostly out of the picture. But I'm gonna take you guys just a few months back. That's when I almost was promoted by Paul Heyman. Cause I was doing like I said, I was starting off with saying I was doing stop motions and stuff. Then I started making these videos on Universe Mode and talking junk still. But I don't actually upload those. Those are actually in other people's videos on YouTube, which I haven't been able to find yet. But he said that you have talent, kid. I've seen you wrestle, and what the problem is, I didn't know what he was talking about, because the only actual wrestling I did was when I was younger, and I kind of sucked at it, because anytime if I did good anyway, I would still lose, because I was scrawny and weak. But he said, you did good, kid. And then I asked him, and he said something about promoting me to NXT. And I said I was too young, and my mom didn't believe me. She thought it was a scam at first until she actually met him, but she said no still. So I'm mostly still waiting for that, and I kind of lost a couple opportunities. But yeah. And so that was enough about Paul Heyman, I guess. Then there's Mick Foley. He's an author and comic book writer. I went to his show, and I read a couple of his books that he read, like his biographies on Countdown to Lockdown. He was part of TNA. When he was, I don't know, his other ones about his life. I've seen a couple of his movies. I was watching a lot of those movies on how like everyone started from the bottom, like I've been saying that almost the whole video. Like they just kept building up their courage on winning and getting older. So after I read like a whole bunch of his books and stuff, I mostly knew what I had to do. I had to train to go to a certain school in Kentucky for like a year or so, and then I might actually have a chance to go to WWE or TNA. But mostly I wanted to go to WWE because I didn't think TNA would actually get me any good, like, motive, I guess. And then I started going back on YouTube, working with my videos. I started to subscribe to a lot of people that talk about wrestling, like kennokevin, dgdx animations, silly super pop, just so I can actually build up some character or something. And when I watch their shows and interview, and that's how I learned my knowledge about wrestling. And it also helped me build up a certain wrestling characters like Mick Foley, because I have the prototype, but that one was originally supposed to be my actual ring name, where I would just come out, beat the living crap out of anyone who got in my way, and I would work with somebody, I guess, I don't know who, like maybe a bad guy, and they're like, why do you call yourself the prototype? Because I'm the person who does all the dirty work first, I guess. And I kept on thinking about random names like Shadow when I was younger, Q, because I watched some movie and I thought that was really cool, and KO and stuff, but then I was like, yeah, no. And then I kind of got tired of that, and I just kept on doing more and more and more and more and more. By the time I was done with that, I saw that most wrestlers like when they cut promos, some of them had their own reality shows, and most of them that were popular were either on not reality shows, but like their own hosting shows. But like I see like most of the top ones go into different movies and auditions and stuff. And if I had at least a little bit more publicity on wrestling, I might get like opportunities, and then I might walk the red carpet with some random person or group, and then I'll get a tuxedo or something, and some pants and thingamabob and whatnot. Get pants, and then you get your clothes ready for the tuxedo, and walk down the carpet, get interviewed by multiple people, get talked about on YouTube. Just a little more. I already got like a whole bunch of publicity on like other websites. Like there's this one called Canadian Buzz. I had no idea that I was popular in Canada, which was very weird. And then I don't know what else I was popular in. I just know I was popular in that one. And then for some apparent reason, one of our videos were trending on Twitter, even though we don't have one. It seems that one of my friends had linked my video to them, and they just thought it was hilarious. And I thought they were joking at first, but it wasn't a joke. So yeah. Then I have like all this other stuff to do on my channel, and I was like, yeah. Because I'm just thinking there are a lot of roadblocks to me becoming an actual wrestler. And by the time I do get there, I'm going to have must be experienced at least, and I have to be brave, I guess, and say, gotta walk up to the boss and say, I'm ready for this. I'm not taking no for an answer. I want to get more airtime. I want to at least wrestle more, not talk too much, but at least something long enough for people to know who I am, and for them to know what's my name. I want a good manager, maybe like Paul Heyman, or a bodyguard like Shawn Michaels when he had Kevin Nash as Diesel, or like one of those awesome managers, like when I'm the good guy and have like that funny sidekick friend or manager, Hornswoggle. Or then later on I would have a awesome tag team with maybe like one day I just team up with a legend for a certain like month or 4 weeks. Or I'll have like a long time tag team partner like Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, but then we'll split up later on. Or just put me in with one of the #1 A+, B+ players like Daniel Bryan. And that's mostly it. Or I could just go on like a whole bunch of matches with a whole bunch of jobbers like, I don't know, Brodus Clay, David Otunga, Hunico, Darren Young. Or I could be a mid-carder and go against like certain wrestlers like Cody Rhodes and R-Truth. Who knew? But I was like, I still need to slow my roll just a little bit more because I'm going way too ahead of myself. Like I said, I had to start out from the bottom and then get on, build up, and that's mostly, I can't know what I'm talking about now. Like, I just back it up, start wrestling people, maybe do a couple matches that you, like, bring back some matches from the past, like an Inferno match, even though that could mostly severely damage my body. I'll just have to learn the pain, because when you wrestle, you do get hurt, and like all people say, you're faking, all that other stuff. Like, you'll have like me in a match with Cody Rhodes. I'll be like standing near a table. He kicks me in. I fall on the table, and then he'll mostly get the advantage, do a moonsault, throw me through the table. He mostly takes me out. I'll be hurt. He'll be hurt too. But it mostly means that we are trying and we're doing our best. And this isn't fake. It is, even if it is fake, we are mostly getting destroyed. Or I could be like the assistant general manager, hanging with not the assistant general manager, but like the intern for the manager, like do all like help him out or something, or whatnot, and like after that, I like get some big matches, and then like just leave for like a while. Not like leaving like I'm never coming back, like Batista, and then come back later. But I'll be gone for like I don't know 3-4 months, and like because like I'll be like in a certain movie that'll be coming out or they'll be airing. Because I've always wanted to have like a lot of things happen to me when I was younger. Like I always wanted to be in a certain movie, cartoon, like the Scooby-Doo movie. I always wanted to be in one of those because you get to freaking hang out with a talking dog and a gang, like a group of kids who just solve mysteries like that. And then I'll come back with maybe like a tuxedo, be a little more professional and stuff, get my own hosting show called Real Talk. Who knows? You know that's already named, but yeah. Or I could do something else, like I